kindly home, New England town. Welcome. If you're new to the place and feeling uneasy, fret not a bit in this always friendly home, New England town. Welcome. Welcome to our family picnic, July 4th picnic, Independence Day.
And Sarah, will we see you at the picnic the day after tomorrow?
Of course. My precious kitties love the 4th of July.
Whether next of kin or next door neighbor, happily we pull our labor to give our town a new face.
A nifty new look.
A red, white, and a blue look.
And when we're done, you'll never know the place.
At our family picnic, July 4th picnic, Independence Day. There's a buzzing in the air, children running everywhere, as all of us prepare for that once-a-year wonderful day. And our spirits are so high, feels like Christmas in July, as we pray the hours gone to that star-spangled, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.
We can hardly wait to bathe and dress up. We love picnics, we confess.
With Darling and with Jim dear, we've made a home from which we'll never roam.
Why wouldn't we when we're so contented here?
In this fine little nut too.
Big little cozy, warm little swell little.
All